Hey everybody, hey Facebook, hey YouTube, hey wherever you are watching from. I want to welcome you to another night of My Life Has Destiny podcast. Y'all know us, Quentin Coco. Listen, y'all, we ain't gonna be up here long. We are literally doing a check-in and some announcements. Um, we were going to do a little bit of Q&A, but we are not going to do that on tonight. I have some homework that I need to complete. My sister is not feeling her best. So we're not going to be up here real long, okay? Maybe 15, 20 minutes, something like that. Maybe a half hour. We might do a little check-in. We'll see. But wherever you're watching from, y'all put in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. Say hey to us. I'll have Coco check her inbox because I know y'all like to do that. So say hey to us. Tell us how you're doing. Tell us what you did today. And remember, both of us got conferences coming up. Coco's is coming up first. It's in July. Listen, guys, she is taking sponsors. Those of you that may want to sponsor, inbox her. She will let you know the donation, and you can put the name of your business on the flyers. Um, and we need you to register. If you are going, it is July 27th, right? Okay, July 27th, guys. We meet at
At
5 p.m. July 27th at 5 p.m. We need you to register. Y'all seen the flyers? They're floating around on my page. They're floating around on Coco's page. Wherever you are watching from, please register. And this is the way for y'all to keep in touch and us to keep in touch with y'all. So y'all will know when we have something going on. We'll be able to communicate. You can give your email address. We'll shoot out some blast emails letting y'all know and keeping y'all updated as to what is going on. My event is in October. It is in person, guys. We need you to register October 25th. It is free. We have some dynamic messengers coming. Listen, my spiritual mom, Dr. K, she is coming all the way from Texas. I am so excited, y'all. My sister, y'all know she is a returning guest. She's been up here several times. So, y'all know she's a powerhouse. My sister, Coco Fenton. Listen, she's coming from North Carolina, guys. She is one of the speakers. I'm
Mhm.
excited. Y'all already know. Y'all know. She holds no punches. Okay. Look, my other sister coming from Winchester, Virginia. She, Pastor Rashante Porter, she will be in the house. Listen, whew, Jesus, I'm telling y'all. Y'all could go to the event. I did create an event page. Y'all will see some clips of some of the messengers that will be there. Um, Listen, Powerhouse, my other sister, Minister Tiffany Bonner. Who she is in Virginia. She's in Petersburg, Virginia. She is one of the messengers. She's a powerhouse too. She give it straight. She hold no punches. Listen, she is a demon chaser, and I'm telling y'all, hmm, come correct. And then we have Minister T, Minister Tawana Wynn. Ha. He is also a powerhouse. She will be in the house. Listen, to come on October 25th, we are asking you to come out, register at quintjones.com. Register. It's free. Men and women can come. We're going to have an awesome time. My daughter is going to praise dance. We are going to have some praise and worship, and we got some other stuff going on. So, y'all don't want to miss it. We're going to have an exciting time in the Lord. Um, Coco. Oh, and then October 26th, I forgot. October 26th, we are going to have a night of impartation. It's going to be an intimate night for the women, only women. That is $15. You can also register on my website. If you want to be there, we're only accepting 20 people. So first come, first serve. We will have food. We will just do whatever the Lord tells us to do. So we're going to enjoy each other. We're going to share, laugh, cry, whatever the Lord leads. That's what we're going to do. Do you have anything in your inbox? Anybody say, hey, how you doing? Okay. So being that no one has responded in the inbox, nobody said where they were watching from, nobody said what they're doing today. I just pray you had a blessed and productive day on today. Um, I pray that all goes well the rest of the week, and I pray nothing but miracles for your household. Listen, get in a line of obedience. I can't say that enough. God is doing great things in the season. So stand still. Now is not a time to give up. Now is not a time to quit. Now is not a time to lose focus. Stay, remain, watch God. He's going to do just what he said. You got something for the people, Coco?
Mm, only thing I have is just like Quick's conference. Mine is both men and women too, because people have been asking. So both men and women are welcome to join the screen. I want it to be a good turnout. That is what I'm praying for. Um, uh, let me say this though. Um, just because it's not in a regular what you guys would think as a church setting doesn't mean that you can't get what you need to get.
That's right.
Because for the last couple of years, we kept it virtual and people have gotten saved, given their life back. We've had wonderful testimonials from it, and we're going to keep going that way.
Mm-hmm.
Um, God moves; He ain't got no boundaries, and He ain't got no
Right.
limitations. So the screen shouldn't be what limits you to be able to come.
Mm-hmm.
As far as quit conference, y'all see the title is Order My Steps. So it's a lot of people that need to get themselves in order.
Mm-hmm.
And God know what he doing. He know why he do it. He know how he chooses to do a thing. So um, we just have to understand that, yeah, mine is welcome to the altercation. I know it seems funny because we don't have a real altar, but you can make an altar wherever you at.
That's right. You should
Um,
have one in your house anyway.
so that part don't matter, and it don't stop nothing, and it don't slow nothing down. I do have some very dynamic speakers. Some you guys have heard of before, and some you guys have not. I will be happily to introduce you guys to one that night, and then in the month of August, we are bringing back the virtual revival that we had before. So we will keep you guys posted as who the speakers will be for those, because right now I don't know. I'm trying to get it all together to figure out who's gonna be what, who I'm gonna get, who quit gonna get, because we don't know. So, but we're gonna do it like we did before. Everybody obviously enjoyed it because you guys asked for another one,
Mm-hmm.
and so we're gonna make it happen. Um, I had a lot of people that was psyched up when I said it, you asked, you heard, and we'll bring back the virtual revival. So, um, I'm actually excited about it. We had a good time when we had the last one.
We did.
We had a really good time. And I literally think we literally had speakers all month long.
We
I
did.
don't think that there was too many nights where we didn't have
Mm-mm.
um, a speaker on. So just know it's going to be the same thing this in August, because that's kind of like I ain't going to say our slow down time, but where we don't have anything going on. So that's what's going to happen for August. I'm not exactly sure, again, what we're going to do um, after October because we have not decided. We're going to let that speak for itself. We personally don't know where we're going to be at that time. Um, so we try not to plan out that far and then have to kind of cancel plans on anybody. So we'll let you guys know when it gets closer to that time. When it gets closer to Quint's conference, we should have some kind of idea of what we're going to do for November
Mm-hmm.
um, and December. So we normally, I think last year was the first year that we did not do New Year's together, but we normally do. So I don't know if we'll try to have some New Year's shows for you guys because I think New Year's this year falls on the nights that we would normally have shows. So I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna do that, but we'll
Mm-hmm.
figure it out and we'll keep you guys posted. Um, we are still doing the feed the families though, so that you don't have to ask. We are still doing the feed the families in November and kind of feed the family slash Toys for Tots for December. So we are doing that. So that part has not changed. Um, Quint's conference, of course, is on the 25th, like she told y'all. Is it at 7?
Yes.
At 7. So that Friday night is at 7, but the very next day we're starting at
One.
between noon and 1 ish
Yeah,
or
I
so.
think at one.
Um, so I know that the very next day is what we really need y'all to register for. We need y'all to register for the whole thing, but we really need you to register for the Saturday because we need a head count. Um, of course, we want y'all to register for Friday so we can give some shout outs and some thank yous and all that good stuff. And then we'll have you guys on our email list so we can email you whenever we got something else going on. Um, this year kind of snuck up on us. There were some things that we had plans on doing, but the year done went by so quick
Mm-hmm.
that we're probably going to have to postpone some of those things until next year, which is okay. It gives us a little bit more time to get it together so that we can do it the right way and do it with a spirit of excellence, I like to say, because I
Mm-hmm.
don't like to rush to throw nothing together. So um, I would rather have more time to do what we got to do. And I'm kind of glad that we do at this point. So I know that some of you were disappointed that we could not have some of the events that we said we were going to have, but it's okay because we're going to get them done next year. The Lord said the same. All right. So, but we'll give you guys some save the date stuff as the time goes by. Um, I think most of our stuff coming up, we might try to do in person.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm not really sure about my conference yet, but we're gonna see. Because, like I said, it's work when you have to bring people from another state, and you want to make sure that you take care of those people properly. A lot of times, like Quince, all of my speakers are not where I am, so I would have to take care of my folks. Um, but we'll see. So I'll keep y'all posted and let you guys know on that. Um, Let me say this. You guys had a lot to say about my post today. So my post today is yes, you could be a person sitting in the pew and still have no relationship with God.
That's true.
Um, a lot of people go to church out of religion, not because they want to be there. And let's just be honest. You have a lot of folks that go because your mamas and your granddaddy made you go. You done got grown, and that's what you do. You just go. You don't go because you want God. You don't go because there's nothing that you feel like you need. So that's the reason why I put up what I put. Believe it or not, you got a lot of what they call lost folks sitting in the pews. They not outside the doors. It's a lot of lost folks sitting right in the church pew.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and while some of us are seeking the folks outside the door, You need to worry about making sure that the folks inside are right as well. Even though they call themselves believers, right? I didn't do this to rain on nobody parade, but I'm just gonna be honest, y'all should know me by now. So at the end of the day, um, I go to church with expectation. My expectation is I just want to see God move. I just want to see Him move for somebody, even if it ain't for me. I just want to see Him move, and He never disappoints. I have been praying about the conference and saying, "Okay, God, why did you give me this title? Why did you give me this thing?" And believe it or not, the very last time that I was able to make it to church, my apostle spoke. But the way them folks flooded that altar and the way that they made sure they weren't gonna leave the way they came gave me more confidence and more um excitement by why he gave me the thing that he gave. Because when you come up to the altar, you expect change or you're wanting some type of a change. And that's why he gave me what he gave me. Every year he's strategic about the titles that he gives me anyway. So um I expected nothing less for this year. Um for some of you that have been asking because of what you saw on the flyer, if you do not know what the threshing floor means, I'll explain it to you. But I'll explain it to you on a different show, not tonight. So we will, but we have had a show where I talked about the threshing floor before, so it's not the first time. But the threshing floor is a serious place to be. Let me just put it that way. Um, I have had my moments of clarity, as you guys were saying, epiphanies and all this stuff. All right, here lately, God has really been opening up my eyes to some stuff. Um, where people think that you blindsided or you don't see. That's why discernment is very key. Um, you know, every open door and a good door, and He stopped me from going through a door that could have took my life. And so um, I'm kind of glad that that's how He works and that's how He do a thing.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, um, we talk to y'all about discernment all the time, and we don't talk about it just to talk about it. It's a real thing. And some people bypass it and they still go through the door, not realizing what's waiting on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to be careful, very careful, especially now at this day and age, because things can look like God and not.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Um, and so you guys have to know that, we don't, it's not that we try to drill it into you, but we try to make you see that just because the door might be cracked open, it don't mean you need to walk through it. No, you could be at a bank. Ain't nobody in the bank but you. And if you hear the door to the vault creaking open, is that your cue to go walk inside of it?
Mm-mm.
So, it's one of those situations. The enemy will send the counterfeit and
All
you'll
the
think it's
time.
God and it don't be. So, and when God tells you something and he shows you a thing, stop trying to talk yourself out of what he just showed you,
Mm-hmm.
because it ain't going, it is not being shown or done in the manner that you would like it to be. He still just answered your prayer, just not to your liking, but he answered it. And that's the thing. He's been sending help to a lot of y'all, and y'all have refused to help. because it won't in the package that you wanted it to be in. For me, I don't care what the package look like. If it's God, I'll take it. If it's him, if it's not him, I don't want it. You catch what I'm trying to say? It's just like if y'all have heard of me tell y'all the parable about the guy that was stuck on the house during the flood. He kept asking for to be rescued, and God kept sending people by, but he wouldn't come off the roof because it wasn't the way he asked for. If he trying to send you a blessing to get you out of a rut, because that blessing didn't come with the face you wanted attached to it, are you gonna turn the blessing down? Sometimes he'll use the most unlikely person to be your blessing, and I have realized that in the last couple days and weeks that it's the most unlikely people sometimes that he'll send your way to be a major blessing to you. And listen, if y'all know us, we y'all know that we take time to really seek God before we go into our conferences. So y'all know mine is coming up, so y'all know what that means for me. And I can tell that my body is kind of starting to already get prepared for that. So um be intentional about what you're doing in this season. That's really what it draws down to. Whatever your intent, let it be a good intent. But whatever your intent, be intentional about what you're gonna do. Trust and believe, baby. People reaping what they sow, and it don't take long these days for the reaping to start. So I'm telling y'all, be careful what you're sowing, how you sowing it, who you choosing to sow it to. This is the thing. The Bible says that vengeance is mine, says the Lord. It's not your job to go and
Mm-mm.
get your lick back on nobody. That ain't your job. You let God do it in a manner He want to handle it, so it keep you safe
Mm-hmm.
and keep you saved. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Because when you go to step out of your role of being saved and safe, you become something that you weren't trying to be,
That's right.
and so you have to be careful for that.
Hey, bro.
Hello. So you have to be careful for that. It's not your job to get the lick back. You
Mm-mm.
understand? Whoever has done you wrong, let God handle it because He can handle it in a manner that's far better than what you would ever do.
I know that's right.
You understand? People gonna be people. People gonna mistreat you. Everybody ain't gonna love you right. Everybody ain't gonna handle you right, and it's okay. Why? It's life. If everybody around you treated you right all the time, how would that be? Right? Would you ever have any life lessons that you would be able to talk about? Would it be anything that you have learned that you could give to somebody else? So that's something that you got to sit back and think about. I thank you for the life lessons. I don't like how I had to get them, but I thank him for the life lessons. Taught me a lot. Taught me a lot about myself, but definitely taught me a lot about people. So, um, because y'all have a lot to say about the stuff that I've been posting. Listen, I'm just gonna make it easy and quicker to the point. There is a big difference between being tolerated and loved by people.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know the difference. Why? Because you've been tolerated so long, you don't know the difference between somebody loving you and you being tolerated. I'm sure you've been there a time or two. So when you're being tolerated, it's a different feeling. You can tell when you walk in the room because people and things shift because you came inside the room. Why more than likely you was the topic of the conversation before the elephant came in the room. So we all know how these things go. We know that if I tolerate you, I deal with you in the moment. That's being tolerated. If I love you, I'm gonna deal with you regardless. I'm gonna tell you about you, and I'm gonna deal with you regardless.
Let me say something on that because a
Go.
lot of people feel like because they're around their family or close friends that they're loved. No, 9 times out of 10, they're just tolerating you because y'all have the same blood running through your veins.
Right.
But yes, you are the topic of the conversation. A lot of people are gossiping about you. A lot of people don't want to see you come in the room, but because your family, they know you're going to show up. And they talking behind your back, and you don't have a spirit of discernment to see it. So you up in their face, and it's not cool. We don't front, and please don't front in this season. I
Yeah.
don't care who it is. You deserve better. You don't have to be tolerated by anybody. If I'm in a room and I know people don't like me, look, you don't have to be up in my face.
Right.
We don't have to say a word to each other. We can be cordial and keep it moving. I don't need to say anything to you. You're not paying my bills. You ain't putting
Not
no
at
clothes
all.
on my back. You're not a salad in my life. Listen, and the french fries and the pizza done move back a little bit further because it's not good for my system in the season. So, listen, I'm telling y'all something good. You better evaluate your circle. I said that before.
Yeah.
Evaluate your circle and find out what is supposed to be closer to you and what is not. What's good in this season? What is benefiting you? Who is benefiting you in this season? And who are you benefiting? Because a relationship is not one sided.
No.
And I don't care what type, whether it's family, a friend, an intimate partner, whoever it is, it's not one sided. So you better self evaluate and love you a little bit more. Don't front. And sometimes you don't need to hold your tongue either.
Yeah.
Okay? Be honest. Because I'm not. Mm-mm. You talking about me and I know it?
Hmm.
Listen, I'm going to confront. I am going to confront. I want to know what you had to say about me because you don't need to open your mouth concerning me.
Right.
Why? For what? Mind your business. Listen, that's my theme song. There is a whole song and it's anointed. Mind your business. Okay? So that's all I got to say on that topic.
Yeah.
Um,
I
like I
mean,
said,
it's real stuff, y'all.
mm-hmm,
Real stuff. Like y'all would think that it wouldn't be family, but baby, family can be the worst.
mm-hmm,
Um, we all like to talk about, you know, how we feel. Baby, family. This is the thing. When we say family, y'all automatically think about blood relation.
blood. Mm-mm.
Sometimes people can become family and not be blood
That's
at
right.
all, and they treat you better than
Your
the
blood.
ones that you share DNA with. You
Mm-hmm,
catch what I'm trying to say? And it's funny how that turns out, don't you
mm-hmm,
think? But that's neither here nor there. The main thing is you need to understand that you don't go where you're tolerated. You go where you're celebrated,
mm-hmm.
kind of deal. And for those of you that don't know the difference, I pray that you ask God to teach you the difference because I can't tell you. I
And
can't tell you what your toleration look like.
mhm. Let me say this too. You don't have to talk to your family every day. If they truly love you, regardless if you make a mistake, they're going to cover you. They're going to protect you. They'll tell you when you're wrong, but they will constantly cover you. They will not compromise for anybody. So you better evaluate that.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. I
because
know who my circle is.
it's not gonna be that you can smile. while you're here for me.
Mm-mm.
I don't like it when you smile while you're here. Anyway, my thing is when I'm not there, what's your stance and position concerning me?
Mm-hmm.
People know that they can't come to me about that one.
That's right.
Because I'm gonna shut you all the way down. And I'm gonna be like, hold on, she not here. Let me get her on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not gonna do that. Why? Because when people want to come and talk to you, oh, let me talk to you in private about such and such. Why you can't talk to me with them standing here? Kind of deal. I didn't like that when I was in high school, so that's a big pet peeve for me, y'all. I couldn't stand that. Oh, let me tell you about such and such, but you just walked away from such and such.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand stuff like that. It's a pet peeve from childhood days that I don't like, and adults doing it are the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't like that. People, prime example. If y'all don't know what happened last year with Quint took her photos, we tell y'all about this story all the time. Okay, when I tell y'all my inbox lit up like lights on a Christmas tree concerning her and her photos, like I was supposed to do something about it. Right? First of all, I already knew she was planning on taking the photos. Anybody with common sense to know who I am to her and who she is to me, I would know that she had plans on taking the photos. Then when the photos came out and got posted, it was even worse. Like she grown, okay, grown, growner than me in age. Do you understand? And everybody came to me concerning her photos. Oh, she disrespectful and da 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 da. First of all, one, we are both leaders, so she did not disrespect me at all. If you felt like she disrespected somebody, you should have told her, not me. And then you say, "Oh, but no, she's supposed to. She is. There's no supposed. There's no supposed to be. She is still Evangelist Quint Jones at the end of the day. So the photos did not take away her title. Okay, so let's make that painfully clear.
But wait, not only did you get the calls, my brother got the call. My brother that's on the screen now. He got the calls too. But nobody didn't want to call me. Why is that?
I could just imagine if I went and took something that just showed her thigh, y'all would be up in an uproar because I did it. First of all, it's a photo. I'm not compromising who I am for a picture. She
Mm-mm.
just took pictures, y'all. It ain't like she was naked and showing a birthday suit. That ain't what she did. She took her photos and what she wanted to take it in. Looked nice. That was it. For those of y'all with the lustful spirits, get your mind right. And that's what the problem was. That's what the problem was. Half of y'all with the lustful spirits, go get yourself right. Go get yourself redipped or something. Take care of your issues. Go jump in the
Not
cold shower.
redip.
Okay, what you gotta do, but take care of it because that's where the problem came in. And I'm mad that it's men running and telling they wives about her picture. First of all, the wife that got in my inbox, you need to be ashamed of yourself. Why would your husband run to you and tell you about somebody else's photo? Your common sense in my brain would be like, well, what was you looking for? Hence, need I say anything else? Yeah. So let's just be mindful. She takes photos every year. So November, don't contact me.
But I gave that disclaimer. Do not contact my sister when my photos come out. If you have something to say, contact me.
Yes, don't contact me about it. I'm taking my own photos this year. Okay, I don't know what they're gonna look like, so don't ask no questions. I'm gonna have my face beat. I'm gonna have on what I want to wear. That does not take away from who I am at the end of the day. Because anybody that knows me, My clothes don't define who I am,
Exactly.
but I don't show my hind part, so that's not what I do, right? But I have some outfits this year that folks gonna be like, well, what is happening here, prophetess? Ain't nothing happening. Prophetess is putting on her clothes and she better take some photos. That's what's happening. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know. I got some cute little outfits that the hubby picked out, and I'm gonna take photos in them for those purposes. Okay. So at the end of the day, y'all stop feeding the foolishness. I'm just giving you the disclaimer early.
Early,
Okay.
early.
But this is what folks do. Social media has fed y'all life with drama. We not part of the drama.
Mm-mm.
I'm not a part of the drama club, y'all. So just understand that. This year, no contact to me. If you got something that you want to say about her photos, when we have a show, be in the comment section so you can say what you want to say.
Absolutely.
That's where we're gonna put it. All right. Um. Other than
That's
that,
it.
there's nothing else to say because we're not gonna do no questions tonight.
Mm-mm.
I ain't got the energy for it. I'm spent. But I do love y'all. We love y'all all the time,
All the
and we mean
time.
it. So y'all know the motto. We love y'all to life. Love y'all to live. Live every day on purpose, and please make it count.
And walk in your destiny. Y'all have a good night.